Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with a short update for natural gas. Before we get into it, I want to say that I am currently doing gold analysis 5 times a week with a video at the end of every week for pure Elliott Wave weekly members. In July, it will be launched as its own subscription with an exclusive grandfather rate. There should be a link at the bottom of this post or in the description of the YouTube video so that you can sign up and be notified when we have an exclusive grandfather rate when it launches sometime in July. Overall, there is enough technical support that a low is in place, and these technicals support both Elliott Wave counts. The low is expected to be sustained with a new bull market in place. On the monthly chart just here, cycle wave 2 may be over at this low, with super cycle wave 2 over here. It's possible that cycle wave 2 may move slightly lower. It cannot move below the start of cycle wave 1 at 1.517. Currently, cycle wave 2 subdivides well as a single zigzag, which we'll see next on the weekly chart. And now we're expecting cycle wave 3 to have begun with this bullish engulfing pattern here. It must move beyond the end of cycle wave 1, pushing price higher, and it can only subdivide as an impulse. On the weekly chart, we can see a bit more of cycle wave 2 with primary wave A, B, and C, with both primary wave A and C subdividing well as an impulse. There is a clear breach of this downwards trend channel with 2 candlesticks out, with one having a wick coming down and then the other one fully out of the trend channel. This expects cycle wave 3 to have begun and cycle wave 2 to be over at this low, so no corrective movement within cycle wave 3 can move below its start at 1.947. It also has a target to reach 2.618 times the length of cycle wave 1 at 24.226. Just here with the low of cycle wave 2 down here, we can see both intermediate and primary wave 1 may be incomplete, with minor waves 1 and 2 within intermediate wave 1 over here and here, and then minute waves 1 and 2 within minor wave 3 over there. Minuet waves 1 through to 4 may be complete with the invalidation point in case minuet wave 4 moves any lower. It cannot move into minuet wave 1 price territory below 2.318. Minute 3 has a target calculated to reach 1.618 times the length of minute wave 1 at 3.194. On the monthly chart, we can see price began to move from its last low here, finding support at 2. Volume is overall declining, though with this recent bullish engulfing pattern, there is a slight push from volume, so we can have confidence in this pattern. ADX indicates no trend. On balance, volume continues in a small range, with RSI and money flow both neutral and stochastics oversold. As price moves up, it may find support at 2.5 or up at resistance at 3.5. As ADX does not indicate a trend, we have to use the model of stochastics and support and resistance, with stochastics oversold as price is moving through support at 2.5. It may find resistance around 3.5. On the weekly chart, we can see volume is pushing price higher with an increase on the green candlesticks as it moves around support at 2.75, though volume is overall declining after the last low. As price has moved past support at 2.75 and stochastics is entering overbought now, price may increase until finding resistance at 3.5. And finally, on the daily chart, we can see volume is declining as price is increasing just here, with the most recent weeks having a push from volume in the green candlesticks. And with stochastics returning from overbought here, price may continue to hover around this area before moving up, finding resistance at the aforementioned 3.5. That's all for me with your update for natural gas. I want to remind everyone about the gold subscription. The link should be below, and I hope everyone has a good week.